Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Let's talk about it Tuesdays, and I hope you're having a great Tuesday. I wanted to discuss this. I really don't want to discuss it, but I do want to discuss it. But I do know that it's a discussion that's just much needed. I did experience domestic violence. I'm not going to really go into it so much, but I will tell the effects of it because maybe it will help someone else. I know that, my tooth is not 100% real and it doesn't look cute. And my teeth were knocked. I had braces before. My teeth were knocked back into a certain position. I think did, of course, suffer from some emotional things from that. Not only that, self-esteem issues. I do feel like my children suffered through that. I mean, I think that's very traumatizing to kids. It does affect them later on. It affects them in their relationships. It affects them with their behavior. So it's not fair if you got children to put them through it. I think it's not fair to family members to put them through it because they're gonna worry about you. They're gonna worry. Your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, your real true friends. They're gonna really truly worry about you. um, it affected me on a job, or I was applying for a simple job, but I had marks everywhere, and I think they made some laws that supposed to kind of help you with that, but of course, I was like 18, I was young. Well, I might have been even 16 or 17. I mean, this went on so, you know, but I've been seeing, and I can't get into people's personal lives, and I don't want to do that because that's not what this is about. But it is to help some people, Uh, I've seen, blackened eyes. I've seen posts stating that this other person was in danger, and that this person had witnessed them in domestic violence. I've seen someone that doesn't have all of their complete hearing in their ear, and this is all from domestic violence. Number one, if they hit you, you need to get away. If they're controlling, you need to get away. If they're jealous, you need to get away. If they're just aggressive, you need to get away. If they even are threatening or they intimidate you, you need to get away. If they're very jealous, get away. If they hit you once, I'm so sorry about the clearing of my throat, and I know that's probably very annoying in your ears. Please do forgive me. And it tends to do that every time I try to record. And I, you don't want that. You want your teeth. You want your hearing. You want your eye, because this person, to me, I was wondering what were they trying to do to this person's eye. That's the first thing I said. What do you think he was trying to do to your eye? I mean, he was trying to punch it out, I guess. Look at your eye. He was trying to punch your eye out. And, I tried to talk to that person because, number one, you can't come around me. I'm going to be supportive of everybody, and I'm going to love you, and I'm going to love everybody. But one thing about it is, I don't want to see that ish. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it because it reminds me of my ordeal, and I don't want to remember it. I don't want to talk about it. I wanted to do a story time about it, but something just told me to just kind of keep it brief because my channel is not for this type stuff, but I don't mind trying natural products, reviewing them, natural remedies, reviewing them, so we can know things that are helpful to us. I don't mind doing my affirmations. I don't mind doing a story time if I feel like it's beneficial to the people. I do not want to go into all of the domestic violence with me, but I do know that, I know somebody who was strangled to death, and it was domestic violence. However, I don't want to go into their story either because they were actually trying to get out, and it just so happened that they didn't make it out, you know. So their situation is a little different because they were trying to make it out. Um, I'm not here to judge anybody who's going through domestic violence. I mean, I've been there and I was very stupid. And, I've put up with a lot of stuff that, a woman shouldn't be putting up with. And I've dealt with a lot of men that, what kind of man are you? I mean, who are you? And, it affects you very badly. It's just not a good thing to go through. I've got a gash like in the middle of my head, of my forehead. I'm thankful because it could be so much worse. I don't know anybody personally, but like on YouTube, I've seen where the whole woman face burned off. You don't deserve it. You can do better. You must do better. It's gonna affect you somehow in a negative way, and it's gonna affect others around you. You've been to gave your folks a damn heart attack. I mean, really. So be careful who you're dealing with because it was, like I said, it was this girl's eye. It was my tooth, the middle of my forehead. It was this girl's hearing in one ear, and it affects your children, and it make people nervous, and just all that foolishness. And it gives your family high blood pressure. It gives your family a damn stroke, but or it reminds this person of when they were being beat. So you're traumatizing them when you're bringing your damn ass around, showing them your eye, crying, and the next minute you somewhere happy as hell with Valentine's and rooms, and you bought him a gift too. And I don't care. But you traumatize me when you come around me doing that. You traumatize me. It's not any fun, and it's not, they're going to hit you again. If they hit you that one time, they're going to hit you again. And the next time you might not have an eye. The next time you might not have any teeth. The next time you might not have it might not just be your hearing. It could be your life. Or it could be some permanent, horrible disfigurement or loss of, the use of your eye or something. This is very serious, and you must, I don't know, you must get help with it. You must, I don't know. Anybody who's going through it, been through it more than one time, like me, like a retard, find some love for yourself and some value yourself. You are beautiful, you are wonderful. You deserve much better. You must take control over your life and don't let nobody in your life or make you wish you wasn't living because you walking around, all messed up. You know, and it's not as easy when you're dealing with people with in domestic violence because for some reason I don't know. It's like they be under a spell. It's like I was under a spell or something, like just a horrible spell. I've also had where a guy, I had my jaw broken and my mouth was wired, but so sometimes you can't tell who these people are and that they'll do these things to you, but you got to be seeking something more. Because when you begin to lean on God for guidance and stuff and truly ask Him to be able to discern, and you truly start trying to, you know, seek good, it only good will come to you. But you got to be able to read between the lines. I mean, I knew that this guy, I should have known this guy was abusive from the way that he approached me. You ain't all that, shawty. You ain't all that, and I'm talking about the female dog word. You ain't all that. Why was I even talking to him? Why did I even give him my number? That's ridiculousness. That's ridiculousness. That's ridiculous. It's foolishness. Sometimes you just got to do better and make your decisions wisely. I thank you guys. And if you, I know Moni's Table, I lost connection with her, but she does a lot for domestic violence. I would like to include her in my description, and I probably will at a later time once I can find her. I lost connection with her because I wanted her, y'all, to go over to her, but it's like Moni's Table, and I can't lie, I've lost connection with her, so it's hard for me to. I tried to look her up. I tried to go back, and I don't know, but she, just I have just seek somebody though, but y'all don't worry, folks, and stuff like that, and there's a way out. There's always a way out. There's a way out. And, just contact the appropriate people and just love on yourself. You have to ask yourself, why are you allowing this? And if you're a man listening to this and you putting your hands on women, shame on you. Shame on you. Stop it. Because there's a lot of y'all men doing that, and I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That's ridiculousness. You don't got to beat on no woman like that.